Hi, thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how, by improving your website, you can get more customers, outrun your competition, and of course, um, get more exposure on Google. So, first things first, I have your website below here, and one of the things that I have to recommend is adding more content, and not just images, but more words when it comes to this. If you add more content, make sure you have relevant keywords that you need to be found for, the ones that you want to be found for. And it has to be original, it has to be well written, because this will allow you to be found on Google. It will help you a lot. And not only for the homepage, but for the subpage that you have here, for example, shingle roofing. Let's see what you got here. Uh, Nothing really relevant. So if you add more content here, it will definitely help you to start ranking. For example, if I look on the back end of your website, we can see that you're only being found for 127 keywords. You have around 400 backlinks, and your rating is pretty low. So, what is this backlinks? Backlinks are other websites that are mentioned in your website. It will give you powers like a popularity contest. Um, But keep in mind that not all links are created equal, so you need to make sure that if you're paying for links, they have to be relevant, they have to be powerful, and they have to include the keywords that you want to be found for. If that is done for this amount of backlinks, this number should be a little more higher. So what this tells me is that these links are not really of a good quality. Let's take a look and see the keywords that you're being found for. And this is where content as well plays a huge important part when it comes to being found for keywords. So, for example, we know that this is your business name, you're ranking number 5. Um, let's see something relevant: roofing and more, premier roofing, New York City roofing contractors. For example, there's 60 searches a month, and you're on the second page, so you're not getting any traffic to your website. Another one that I was looking for, because I know um, are you are by Middletown, New York. So if I go to Google and type group in Middletown, New York, the first thing you're gonna see is this sponsored by Google. You pay to be there. Then you have the traditional Google Ads, kind of the same thing. You pay every time somebody clicks on it. So if you're running one of these campaigns, which I don't believe you are actually running campaigns, let me double check. You're actually running Google Ads, so I can see that you're running 9 over here. Let's see what you're getting for. There you go. This one, for example. There. So you can see that if this is not done properly, you're not even here. So you're probably not doing it correctly. So you can end up wasting a lot of money without seeing any results. Next, we have the map section, and this is very important because you want to be here, regardless of your location. You can cover different areas, different counties, different cities. So we see that these guys are number 1, and we can see that on the organic results, they're ranking number 1 as well. So it makes sense that if they're on number 1 here, they got to be in this top 3. Uh, on the other way, like you here, you're not getting anything really. There's 100 searches a month, and you're getting 66 probably going to your website. I'm not really sure if this is kind of accurate, but it depends on how these campaigns are being running. So again, you might be wasting a lot of money not seeing the results that you want. Let's take a look and see why these guys are ranking number 1. I have their website below here, and right off the bat, I can see that they have way more content than you do, especially on wording over here. So they're probably just doing enough with this content. So if you want to beat them, you might need to have at least double of the content that they have. You can see they have videos, they have all this information here. So that's playing a huge part for them to be ranking number 1. You can see that they have the Google reviews. This is also very important because if you have your profile, it needs to be optimized. It needs to have relevant images, and if you have any reviews, you need to interact with those reviews so Google can see that, and they love to see that. So, and then you can start climbing on this top three. Um, Again, these guys seem to be having a lot more content than you do, and that's why they're ranking number one. And we can see that on the back end of the website. They're being found for 359 keywords. They have 253 backlinks, which is not that much compared to yours. And you can see that they're not really, you're not really seeing any rating climbing up. So this means that these links are doing just enough for them to be ranking number one. If we look at the keywords that they're being found for, let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. It's not coming up. There we go. And I apologize for the delay. Sometimes the computer doesn't go that much. Okay, so we got here Roofville, Middletown, New York, the ranking number one, and of course, 100 searches a month. And because they're ranking number one, they're getting 41 visits to their website. So you can see that they're actually doing just enough for them to be in, and you can see the difference for being ranking number one on that number one position. So just to recap, because I don't want to take too much of your time, what you need to do is add more relevant content. If you have images, make sure that the images are saved correctly. What that means is that if I click here, let's see if you have any galleries here, projects. Projects. So these images, they have to be saved with the keywords that you want to be found. Let's see, save image as, and you see over here is not done properly because this name over here, it has to be something that you want to be found for. For example, roofing or roofer, Middletown, or yeah, Middletown, New York. So the more images they have, if they're optimized, it will help you as well. Right now, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there. So again, content is very important. If you're doing Google Ads, make sure it's done properly because if you're not seeing the result that you need, then it's pointless to be running that. But also, if you're paying for backlinks, if somebody's taking care of your backlinks, they have to be good quality. They have to be really, really good quality, and you can see the results in a short period of time. Again, my name is Alex. If you have any questions, please let us know. Our information will be attached to the email, and I hope to hear from you soon.